Why is one of you forgetting your fucking...
It was me. It was when the checkpoint happened. Got saliva on my microphone. Let me pick up this. Yeah.
So much shit on my screen.
Guy is seizing. Oh. Why? Okay, this is stupid. Just die. And I guess we're fine.
There's like 4 guys next to the terminal.
Yeah, we'll kill all of these guys.
5 guys. I think we would need guns for this.
No. Help is key.
I mean, we know where it is. You don't need to ping it.
True. Did you move, Stian?
No.
Kristoff, did you move?
Did not. I was standing still.
Yeah, suddenly we had like 2 guys that suddenly aggroed on us.
Oh, I'm dead.
Yeah, we died. I didn't fight. Okay, last try. I can't be bothered to keep dying.
What the fuck, man? Get good.
Says you.
Grab your turret.
The fuck? I have 20% HP. There is no get good, there's only stay back and survive. Look at you with your fucking 680 fucking HP. Hey, give me some of that HP, Stian.
Because I'm good, so I don't die.
No, you're not good. Just stay back with your sniper.
I didn't use my sniper. Why don't you just go around this way?
I don't know.
Because.
Or is this a dead end? It might be.
No, it's not. This is where I went last time.
Watch.
Hey guys.
Oh, fuck.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
I am out of bullets.
Where's Tiny's? What are you doing?
I'm doing my own.
You're dead.
Yeah.
My god.
I sort of found a door, and then you guys got aggroed, and then I sort of like just started running for the thingy. And I got close.
Oh, there's a big guy.
Yeah, that's who killed me.
I'm dead.
Oh. Can I
I'm
spectate?
gonna die.
I can only.
No.
He kissed the. Look
I'm
at
so
me, I'm
dead.
all the way over here. Damn. Come on, one more try.
Okay, last one.
That's what
Okay,
you
kill
think.
this fucker coming over here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna enforce it this time. Even if you throw.
What the fuck do you mean? You guys got aggroed.
No, I'm saying even if. I'm not saying you did. Stop
Oh.
picking fights that aren't there.
But you said if you threw, as
I
though
said
you were
even
referencing.
if.
Oh.
I'm saying if you throw this one, it's still gonna leave. Alright,
There's a
so you wanna
door.
go this way? Is that what you're
Yes,
saying?
yes. That's where I went, and then you guys got aggroed over there, and then I just started
Wait, can
running.
I... Oh, wait. Can I melt it? Probably can, right? Yeah.
You could also get good and do it first try, like I
Well,
did.
yeah, I mean I could, but why risk it? Why risk it?
Okay, let's not melee anyone, just walk around them. Okay, go this way. They're thinking. Now. Someone's praying on the floor. Stop moving. Don't move. Don't move.
I mean you can basically just move and then if you hear the sound you stop.
Yeah, but that's scary still. Don't move. Don't move. All of them are thinking.
Yeah, I'm saying you can still move, just stop as soon as they start fucking thrusting.
I'd rather be safe than sorry, Stian.
Well,
But-
there's so many of them that if you go by that, you're never gonna go anywhere.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, what do you mean? He was against your thing.
The fuck? You guys are always against my things.
Because you're dumb.
No, I'm better than you guys. There's a guy in front of me. I don't like this. I'm stuck. I free.
Wow.
Shut up!
No,
You said wow, like as though
Wow.
as though
well, it came out
I
of me. I didn't mean
yeah,
to be
you
mean.
fucking asshole.
I didn't mean to be mean.
You were mean though.
I didn't mean it
Deep
though.
down, you know you were mean and you meant it.
I'm dead.
I know I was mean. I just saying I didn't mean it. Ow.
Being mean. Okay, yeah. Fuck this.
Mean for comical reasons.
Didn't sound comical.
It was comical, just because it was at yours expense. It wasn't funny to you.
What the fuck? When I do that, then you can make them.
It's just facts. Yeah, I
Ah!
like games that let you alter for.
What? You like
I'm
games
not
that
gonna buy
let
this.
you alter for?
Yes.
Are
Because if
there
I'm mad,
games
I want to
that don't?
close.
Are there
Yeah.
games that don't let you?
CS:GO, DCS. Ugh.
You mentioned two shooters.
DCS is not a shooter.
What is DCS?
That's the playing game.
Well, isn't it VR?
DCS, the playing game? No,
Yeah.
the one I play all the time is a simulator, like a.
Oh, I
With
thought
the
it was
stick
a
and the
VR
throttle.
simulator.
No, that's a VTOL VR.
Yeah, I know that was virtual VR, but I thought the one you were playing as well was also a VR simulator.
Well, okay, you can play VR, but
You choose not to.
no. But the problem with VR for me is when I get hot, and two in the game, there's a bug where if you open the map and then
Mhm.
close it, the game something happens where the resources are just being taken up, so you get like 20 FPS. But it's really good if you don't open the map ever, but the map is kind of essential.
Hmm.
So
Oh yeah, by the way, when I did the thing you said, like just wait until you hear the thumping and then you'll be fine. Yeah, I did that, and then immediately as I did that, aggroed.
Well, you haven't mastered it, I guess.
What the fuck, man? I was playing it safe and you guys put doubt in my mind, and then I fucked everything up.
Me and Kristoff didn't have any issues.
That's because I was overprotective with you guys. Then I let go, and then I chose to join you guys, and then I fucked up everything.
You can't live the cool life.
The fuck you, man.
Get good. Okay, I'm gonna uninstall the game because I won't be able to play it tomorrow anyways.
Yeah, same. Can I refund it?
Yeah, refund the free. I want my hours back. Give me two
Give me
give me
money.
2 hours of life.
Give me 2.5 hours of your time. Made
No,
me
it's like
waste.
no, like it makes you live 2.5 hours longer.
But yeah, how do I get the game removed from my profile? Because I believe it counts towards my achievements. Yes, it
You
does.
can mark it as private.
Will it?
But it wouldn't surprise me if you lose the achievements after the game isn't free anymore.
Better. Nah, I don't think it will lose me achievements. I think I'll just have the achievements and won't be able to play. Because that is a thing that has happened with like games I've refunded, like Cyberpunk, and then bought again.
You can make it private. Maybe that will do something.
You should be able to remove it from your library.
How do I do that?
I don't know. I just saw you could before.
Yeah, but this is a game that's free.
Well, it's free, but also not free. So I don't know. But I will say,
Maybe
game
I
is
can...
good, but like I feel like
Yeah,
it's not for us.
it's like what you
in that.
said yesterday. The game is worth for
Oh yeah, you have
the
to
price.
you go to support, and then I want to permanently remove this game
Okay.
from my.
But yeah, it's like what you said, Stian, yesterday, where the game is worth the money. It's just not a game for us.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I don't like that, like how scarce everything is. Like
yeah, it's
you run
very
out of bullets
scarce,
so
and
fast, and you can't heal ever.
yeah, once
And
you've taken damage, it's basically gonna be 10 years before you're gonna be able to heal like
yeah,
10 to 40% of your HP that you lost.
Mhm.
it'd be funny if we were like accidentally playing on like a harder difficulty or something. Like I didn't see any. Oh, like because at the beginning I have no idea what that is, but like I selected it's in the number 1,
Yeah, I'm
so I
assuming
assumed
that's
that
just
would
the
be
first
easy.
mission.
Yeah,
I
I
assumed
assumed
it
that
was
would be
just
the
the
easy.
first mission.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know.
Uh,
Okay.
but it's not our kind of game.
So what do we
Yeah.
do now?
So how we set a this isn't any is how we set a date for when we're doing the LAN VR?
Yeah.
When?
Have we? Yeah, he says, and then the both others as well.
What?
When?
Weren't we gonna be doing the first week of like?
Well, I can only stay there for 3 days because I don't got the time. I don't got the vacation days for it.
Yeah. Oh, I think it's next week.
Next week?
Yeah.
What?
I thought it was in like
Wait.
July.
Oh no, it is in July. I'm stupid.
When July?
Fuck, I don't remember.
Yes, we have set a date, but nobody knows the date.
I don't. I.
Dude's fucking speechless.
Shut up.
It's like it's like you ask the host, when are we gonna have this party? I was like, you know when we're gonna have the party. And he was like, no, we don't. I'm like,
19,
oh,
20, 21st.
because I don't.
19, 20, 21st.
Pretty sure. Yeah.
Wait,
What?
wait,
That's the
wait,
Wednesday,
what?
Thursday, Friday.
No, it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Oh wait, that's June. July. 19, 20, 21, yeah.
Yeah.
Does that work for
Okay,
you, Stian?
yeah, I don't think I have any.
Wait.
Wait, when is my week off? Wait, let me think.
You told me that's when you had your week off.
Yeah, it probably is. I get home that on Wednesday, and I think mine starts the
The thing
8th.
is, I'm
So
probably. Oh, I'm scared.
wait, you said 19, 2021?
Yeah,
Yeah, then that I think I'm pretty sure that's.
I mean that's a weekend away.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Fun fact:
Mm-hmm.
19, 20, 21. I work the day 19 and I work the day 20.
Well,
Oh,
I guess you have to get that changed.
No, I
you
can't.
can ask for it.
I can, but nobody's gonna be willing to take the opening shift on a fucking Saturday.
I mean, you don't know if you don't ask.
I know my coworkers. They're barely willing to change their shifts. When I ask them, "Oh, can I like change like to work 3 hours earlier?" They're like, "No, I don't want to open or close or whatever."
All in sick.
No, but then I get bad reputation. I don't like having a bad reputation around
I
work.
mean, we can do 25th, 26th, and 27th.
That does work for me. If that's
Right.
possible for you guys. That will actually work perfectly for me because I
Oh, no,
work
27,
on the
26th.
on the 26th. I work from 6:30 to 14:30. Holy fuck, why am I working that early? Never
Wait,
mind.
what, did you say 26, 27, 28? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that work for you still?
I mean, like it's a weekend, so obviously it works, but I
Yeah.
don't like having it like the day before I start working again. Isn't ideal.
Well, I work
Would
every week, so no matter what,
12,
if I go by your
would
logic,
12,
then
13, 14 work?
12, 13, 14. What?
Yeah,
Oh,
would 12, 13,
yeah,
14 work?
somewhat. I work. Okay,
I
it
don't
doesn't
have
work.
feria then.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. Yeah, it would work somewhat for me, but I work 12 to 8 on Friday, basically the 12th. So that would
wait, you
mean,
don't wait, Kirsten, you don't have do you work
I have
15th?
I have the weekend. No, actually, no, I don't.
So yeah, you just do 12 like evening the 12th.
Mm-hmm.
well,
Then
the thing is, I come home at 8 p.m. on the 12th.
I mean, it's not ideal, but it would still
Yeah.
I mean,
work.
you could get your stuff here. I could sleep. Then we could game.
You could also try to see if maybe somebody would be willing to take the Friday shift, since that's not a Saturday.
When
Like swap
is
it
the
with
Or
somebody.
Friday?
or opening or closing.
Yeah,
Because 12 to 8 is the middle shift on Wednesday. I could ask one guy, the one guy that could possibly like say yes to
Lars.
shift. No, not Lash.
Oh.
It's the other Laling. Lash is the closing shift on Friday. Lash is basically the closing dude. He always
Oh.
closes. People who close, like except him, go to him and ask, "Hey, do you want to get the closing shift?" And he's like, "All right, I'll take the pay," because he doesn't have much going on in his life except the weekend when he drinks and goes out in the nature and just sits there enjoying the view. But
Sounds rad.
yeah, he just buys like a 6-pack and then goes up to the mountains and then listens to music and chills there.
Also sounds kind of sad, but
Oh wait, you said rad or sad?
no, I said rad, but I said also. Then I said sad.
Yeah, it is sad. It would be sad if he was doing it alone. He does it alone sometimes, but sometimes he brings his buddy with him when his buddy has time.
You're just out there doing coke.
Hey, you never know.
You're snorting Coca-Cola.
But yeah, I could ask the other Laling if he could do the 12 to 8 shift because he has the 8 to 4 shift that day.
Wait, you're still a Laling?
Yes, I have a 4-year Laling thingy.
Yeah, I was also surprised by that. Like, cause like he makes. What did you say you make again? 80?
I make 18,000 a month.
No,
And then
like what, an hour? What's your
an
hour?
102.
102. Yeah, I make 212.5
Let me just
or no,
double check.
0.95 or something.
I'll do the math on how much I make in 1 second.
Oh, you
Don't you
don't
know
have a
the
chart?
hourly?
No. I get paid monthly. Salary.
Oh, you don't clock in.
No. I mean, I do, but.
What?
Well, not like officially clock in.
Oh, okay.
Write down my
For
hours.
me, I get paid right down to the millisecond of when I clock in.
Yeah, same. I make 105 krowners an hour, and then because of closing shifts and such, and the weekend shifts, I make a no. I am supposed to only make 17,000, but because I make the closing shifts and the weekend shifts, I earn up to like 18,000.
Mm.
This month I got 20,000 because of vacation pay.
Right. So,
Okay, but we're most likely agreeing on the. Wait, let me get the date again.
Most likely the
12,
12
13,
to
14.
14.
mhm.
Worst case scenario, we have to do 26, 27, 28.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the best. Why am I working so early that day? I'm working from 6:30 to 14:30. I don't get it. I don't usually work that shift. That's basically the shift where everyone, or where the first person comes in and turns on the ovens and shit.
Mhm.
I have never turned on the ovens.
Oh no.
So why do I have that shift?
How do you?
I see why I
How
have that
many? How many?
shift.
How many hours a week is normal again?
I work 8 hours a day, so
Yeah,
times 5.
Right, so it's 40 hours a week.
Yeah.
time. Yes.
6, 1.
Yeah, I figured out why I'm having those shifts on that specific week.
I get paid 113 an hour.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Losers.
What the fuck?
Or
I'm
bitches.
lärling at least. I don't know about Christoph. Are you
I am
lärling?
a
Well, I only
lärling.
have
Yeah.
a well, okay. I have a
That
summer
is
job, but
half.
Summer
I have a
job,
summer job, but most
summer
likely
job,
I
smummer
will.
job. If I was working as a summer employee at Mini, I would be getting 171 krowners per hour. And if I was 25, I would be getting 174.
What do you mean?
That is with Lönsoppier. I'm actually gonna be paying like 1,000 kronor more a month.
But you're gonna be paying?
No, paid.
Oh, paid.
Also, I thought you said paying.
I was like, what? You're paying
Experience.
your work? You're
I
paying
mean,
your
I
job
did.
1,000?
I did pay my fucking work this month. I only got 6,000.
Wait, you only got 6,000.
Yeah,
Right.
because ferie trek.
Oh, wait. Oh,
What?
yeah.
Yeah,
Norway is weird in that like you will have more taxes some months because it's like in anticipation
Vacation?
of vacation
no,
and like this December and stuff.
they just pay out your vacation or like this month so
Like
that they can just pay you normally the rest of the month, which
in
I was not aware of.
in
Uh,
November you tax less, I believe it was. No, or maybe it's December.
I believe it's December
Yeah,
because of
yeah,
Christmas
this
presents.
yeah. No, I wasn't sure if it was the month before or.
It's one or
Yeah,
the other, but I
you
believe it's
tax
December.
you pay less taxes, so you'll have more money. But like,
Mhm.
it's like
That-
they're like managing your money for you, which is annoying.
I like that, honestly. It means I don't have to like go
No,
into the whole like tax shit to understand it.
well, no,
Let the
but like
other people do the smart thing
you
with my
don't do
money.
the no, but like, it's like they're withholding, they're making you withhold money. Like say you need a certain amount of money every month to
Yeah.
survive. And say in this event that you get paid exactly as much money you need,
Mm-hmm.
and then if they give you more money in this December, then you're gonna have to like consciously save what you got so that when you're taxed next month extra, so you don't like go under or whatever.
What the fuck?
That was a bad example, but still, like you have it, like you should just get taxed the same every month. There's no
True.
Norway is the only country in the world that
Is
does this.
it?
I mean,
Yes.
I get taxed the same every month. I pay 14% tax.
I don't know how many
You're not.
percent I'm paying. I'm just
You
paying a
shouldn't
certain
be in
amount.
December. You should get less in December.
Oh yeah, I know. December you pay half tax, but it's about it.
Yeah. Then you pay more than next month.
I don't know how much money I'm paying for taxes. I just know I'm getting money back when I'm
Mm-hmm.
when we're supposed to like go into and get our tax
As
percentages
long
and
as
shit.
you're getting money back, then you're good. Then
Yeah,
you're
I got 4,000 back this year. Last year was a fucking nightmare. I had to pay like 6,000.
That's why you need to be not extra skattemelding. Not skatte.
Yeah, skatteetaten, you mean?
Last year I worked like 2 days at where I'm working now.
Yep.
And then because they still have to pay you like the extra stuff at the end of the year and blah blah blah. So I just got like 100 kroner
Lol.
at the end of the year. I was like, oh,
Oh, nice.
I forgot. They could have just not given me this, and I wouldn't know.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm looking forward to my fourth and second year of getting money or getting paid because in the third year I'll make 20,000 per
Mhm.
month, and considering I get a lot of closing shifts, I'll probably earn 21.
Mm-hmm.
And for my fourth year, I'll make 24,000 a month, basically 25.
You. So, question: do you save any or
Hell
no?
no. Well, the thing
your
is,
mom said you have to, didn't she? Well, not have to, but
so the thing is, right now I'm saving up for the new PC parts.
Mhm.
So when I get the new PC parts done, then I'm gonna start saving. And considering if I didn't buy all the PC parts that I bought this month,
Mhm.
I would be sitting at like 15,000. Maybe more even. If I didn't buy anything except my food and such, I would be sitting at a humble 19,000.
I have. Wait, let me see. I have 20,000 in aktier
What's that?
in stocks.
Ah, okay.
20,000 in stocks.
Stonks.
What stonks are you investing in?
Well, I'm like, okay, it's in a fund where they manage the stocks
Ah,
for me.
okay.
But
Yeah,
I can tell you what they usually buy. Wait, let me see.
what do you usually buy?
They have a lot of Alphabet, which is the company that owns Google,
Ah.
Nokia,
Nokia.
Meta,
They make 4G and 5G equipment.
Meta, Microsoft, Western Digital, Nvidia.
Nokia.
They have a lot of Nvidia, Visa, Mastercard, Sony.
Ooh.
That's most of it.
How much return do you have on that?
So I have made in
How much
total.
did you put in at the beginning?
Wait, let me see. So first I put in 5,000.
Oh.
And then I put in 5,000 more, and then I have put in 10,000 recently. So I haven't made any on that because well, technically I don't have them yet
Mm-hmm.
because
So
the market. I have made 600, which is pretty good. Which means I've gotten a 6% return.
I guess.
That's good. Like if you put that in a bank or like a savings bank, you won't get nearly as much.
True. Hey, Christoph, do you still drink Monster?
I drink a lot of Monster.
So
I drink too much Monster.
how so I
Mhm.
a long time ago not long time ago, that was last year. I fucking bought Monster from a website where they had discounted Monster on discount because just
Do you have a pallet?
discount.
Buy a pallet.
No, but like the I got a fucking email from them. They're selling Monster like Brett. I don't how the fuck would that be
Yeah,
in
pallet.
English?
Yeah.
No, a
There's a
pallet
pallet.
is like a 24 pack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a Brett.
Yeah,
Like
that's
okay,
a
I would say
Brett.
pallet. Like pallet
When
can
when you say pallet, I'm thinking
I
like
know you're thinking of the wood stuff, but
You're a
yeah.
pallet of Monster. You're a pallet of Monster for 200 krona. Let's go.
but so, wait, are you saying you could buy 24 for 200?
No, $3.99.
For
For a
400.
whole.
Wait, how many
300
is that? Wait,
For
so
that's
399 divided by
basically
24.
16.6 kroner.
Yeah, 16. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Which website?
But is that what's
it's
is that
from
including shipping?
Gymgrossisten. What did you say, Stian?
Is that including shipping?
I believe shipping is free.
So yes.
Yes.
Alright. Is that inside Norway or outside Norway?
Well, it's a .no.net website, and I believe so.
It's a Norwegian website.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But the
only
weird
Norwegian people can buy it. I don't
the
know.
weird thing is, when I got the monster and then I checked the pant, it was Swedish pant.
I mean, doesn't matter. It comes
Nah,
from
it
the
doesn't
same-
matter. But like, it's like,
As
huh,
long as they don't expect you to PayPal. Oh,
it does.
the monster I like, they don't have it in stock.
Wait, what's the website? Say again?
Gymgrossisten
How the
with
fuck do I
two.
type that?
I can send you the link.
Yeah, just send it.
I wanna
I send
see
it in
how
the Discord.
Gamer Subs compares to that.
You, the green one.
I had to fucking paste the one I like.
Yeah, I would. If I had to buy one, I would buy the Lewis Hamilton one probably.
They have that one.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
we got a few ones I haven't seen.
Did you say
No,
using
it's
Gamer Subs
it's
and-
free. It's free. If you buy more than 700 kroner worth.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, that is a pretty good deal. Buy a
How
couple
much
of
is
them.
the shipping though?
Well, it's not. I mean, we can see.
Oh wait, no. You only had to buy two Brett, and then you get yeah, okay, yeah. Because I don't know why I'm this dumb, but when I see $3.99, I'm thinking, okay, I have to buy two more Brett, or pallets to get enough for 700. But
Wait,
in
what
reality,
was the
it's
minimum? Was it 699?
um
Was it
yes.
7? Yeah, because 399 times 2 is 798.
You
Yeah.
can buy Copium Gamer Subs.
What?
You can buy Copium Gamer Subs.
The fuck?
Oh, with gamer subs, yeah. For some reason, I thought you said the G Fuel because that's illegal in Norway.
It doesn't sound anything like that though.
G Fuel? Why would G Fuel be illegal?
Because there's lead in it.
There's lead in G Fuel?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
There's a tiny amount of lead in GFO, which is
Is
funny.
G Fuel bad for you?
Trace amount of lead in G Fuel?
There's a trace amount.
Yeah, it says illegal in Norway. Is G Fuel illegal in Norway? Let's see.
The fuck?
I mean, you can
Um,
still buy it and import it,
Yeah,
probably.
what would happen if I would buy G Fuel and then it would get into here and then would the cops come
Wanna
after
buy
me?
some blowhole blast?
So is it illegal in Sweden?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Like if you go on G Fuel website and you try to order to Norway, it doesn't let you.
Oh,
I
damn.
need, I need to
I know.
look at the stream.
I
Blowhole
see.
blast.
I fucking see it. I'm trying to
Wait,
ignore
what
it.
do you? Oh yeah. I will not confirm or deny whether I have a G Fuel cup.
You have it. I'm pretty
Why
sure.
do you have a
I have
G
a
Fuel
I
cup?
have a cup, yeah,
Why?
because it's cool.
I
And
mean, I want to see how like price competitive G Fuel is.
Yeah.
Ranked as
it
ashes.
is. It's actually yeah, I know they have a funny taste, but it's not really worth buying because you get taxed
JFK
like
breaks.
crazy.
Yeah, because Norway.
Yeah, you just get taxed like fucking crazy. It's not worth. I have
Well, I mean, okay.
I have some. I have two, and they're both caffeine free.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So.
Then what's the point of drinking stuff if it's caffeine free
I mean, it's just basically the same as like drinking soft.
or
It's-
water?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you want the taste.
But it's not
It's
healthy
water.
for you.
There's no sugar in it,
There's
so you're not gonna
lead
get.
in it.
No,
There's
not
no
this one. It's
oh.
game G Fuel has lead, not gamer subs.
Oh, I thought you said that you had a cup, like G Fuel. Okay.
No, I don't have G Fuel. I never bought G Fuel.
Okay, let's say if we buy like a supply.
How much even? How many? How much does one supply even supply? Like how many
100
cups?
servings. 100.
Well, that you divide it by 2 because they're kind of small. One serving is like half a cup. You would
Okay, so you'll
generally
get
put
basically 50.
50. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like it's like 10 kroner basically. 10
Yeah, 8
kroner.
kroner a serving.
Well, I think the dollar's gone up now. So
It has.
Well, like 8.
I think $1 is 10.
Yeah, 10.68.
Yeah.
Can they just like get a Norwegian shipper?
No, they ship from the States, by the way.
I know.
Yeah. You want to see the cup
Import
that I
that shit.
have? By the way, you're not showing your screen, right, Dennis?
No, no, no.
Good. I mean,
I'm
I
on
think
my
it's
Which
I'm
cup
on
do
my
you have?
intermission screen.
I'm guessing it's something like this with either tits or
it
ass.
was a creator actually one. Let me see.
The context behind this.
I've never watched the streamer, but I just liked the art, and it was what was available.
They have it. They
It
have
was
like
it was a waifu cup. Here you go.
Mhm.
Well, I'll
Do,
send.
do,
Well, I'll
you,
just
You're
send
do,
sending
it.
a
do,
picture
do you
or
think this will be appropriate workwear?
yeah,
Yeah, of
totally.
course. With that one.
So,
I'm an ass man.
You're an ass man. I get it.
I could never own something related to anything like that.
I only keep it in my room. I don't have it in the
Yeah.
cupboard.
You're a pussy.
But yeah, your parents don't know about it basically.
They haven't seen it now. They
Okay,
know
yeah.
it exists, but
Oh,
they
they
haven't
know
seen
it exists, but they what?
They don't know what
Did
the
you
art
tell
looks
them?
like. Yeah, I told them I bought a pretty deranged cup.
Yeah. Deranged cup.
Those
Yeah.
exact words.
I mean,
I
Only
bought a pretty.
degenerates
What the fuck?
buy
Only
those cups.
degenerates hide
Yeah.
their cups.
Well, but yeah, the problem you can't even wash it in the dishwasher, so I just You're supposed to hand wash it, so
Okay.
I just do that. Cause yeah, if you put it in the dishwasher, it'll break it. You'll remove the.
Could also
Sticker.
use a cup or a glass.
Why did I say hamster? I said hamster PNG.
No
wait, where did
question.
you see that in my notification?
Yeah, that was the message you just got. And Dinus knows I love hamster.
I know. Yeah.
Let me see if I can.
I want to see the hamster.
Yes, Jan.
What?
Open my stream.
Oh wait. Yeah. You need to make a hamster emote.
Oh, fuck yeah. I've still I have to get to like the point of like making different emotes and shit.
How many slots do you have?
I believe I have 6.
Okay, well I'm your first subscriber. I deserve
Yeah.
my own emote.
Yeah. By the way, I think you should have the first badge now. Like the founder badge.
What?
I subscribed to his.
No, you still don't have it. You're part of the founders list, but you don't have the badge. You have to maybe equip it. I don't know. How do badges work? Where bits? No, that's not where. Power? No, emotes. There we go. Yeah, 5 slots. And then I also have 5 slots. Wait. Yeah, 5 slots for tier 1 subs and 5 slots for animated tier 1 subs. And tier 2 subs 1 and tier 3 subs 1.
Hey, I got my TwitchCon badge because I'm gonna go there.
Nice.
You're gonna go to TwitchCon?
Well, yeah, I'm not going because of TwitchCon. I'm going because my friends invited me.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah,
I'm going to
that's
meet my friends.
okay. I thought the whole thing with you going to TwitchCon was because you wanted to go to TwitchCon.
Well, I mean, I still enjoy TwitchCon, but like, I'm doing it because it will be fun to meet my friends.
Yeah. What even is TwitchCon? Like, yeah, sure, you meet Twitch
I don't really
streamers, but
know
like,
actually.
Just meet.
but is
Maybe
that all? Like,
There
there's
are
no like,
panels.
yeah, but like, the panels are the Twitch streamers, no?
I don't know.
What
Again, I haven't.
is
I'll tell you when I
TwitchCon?
get there.
Yeah, like a
I know it's
semi-annual
there, but
gaming
I have
convention
seen
for
porn of them.
the convention is organized by Twitch Interactive, focuses on the culture of live streaming and video gaming. That tells me nothing.
I know there's a programming panel where you can like they talk about the new API.
Hmm.
But I mean, I'm not gonna go to that because I don't use the Twitch
From
API.
what I could see from pictures, it's just a bunch of people gaming and people watching them game IRL on a big
Yeah,
screen.
like I have no idea what the appeal is. Again, I'm not going there because of TwitchCon.
Yeah.
So I feel like
Well, I
also
feel
the
like
problem is none of the streamers I really watch are are probably not gonna be there
oh, damn, that's
because I only really watch Americans and they will go to the San Francisco one, not to this one.
okay. Yeah, but like
The
the thing,
Swagger Souls one. Oh, good.
I did this one.
the thing is, I feel like
Is this still
people.
on sale?
I think so. Notify me when available.
No, it's never gonna be available. They never make them again. They're exclusive.
But I feel like the whole appeal with like watching people play on the big screen, like being there IRL, seeing them play, is sort of the same thing as watching people play basketball or football, or
It is, but
sort of like you're there to see the moment happen IRL, not through like a screen. But you're
yeah, the
still
problem
watching a
is
screen.
the problem is with when you're when you're there in person, you're just again just watching it on a different screen that's way further
Exactly.
away.
That's the
Like
problem
when
with
you're in real life, you're
IRL
actually
gaming.
seeing everything through your eyes.
Yeah, like when you're watching football or something along those lines, you're actually watching like a sport happening. When you
Mm-hmm.
watch people play like CS:GO or counters or counter,
Yeah.
that's the same thing. Or what's that game called? Rebel
Valorant.
Six Siege, and such, or Fortnite even. You're just watching a
Valorant.
different Valorant or any other esports kind of game. You're just watching another screen just in a whole different location with a whole ton of other people.
Yeah,
So,
but
like,
it's the you're there with the homies.
the homies. Yeah, like it's sort of, yeah, like I can see the appeal, but like sort of hard to justify the price, in my opinion.
The
How, wait,
parasitical talk is almost even
how
better.
much has it cost you, Stian, to
Is he
go?
fat? Yeah.
But still, how much does it cost you to get to like inside the TwitchCon and then fly to TwitchCon and back?
Oh yeah, good. I forgot.
How much it costs me?
Yeah, like in total of
Let me
everything, like
see.
the travel
Oh,
costs
with
and
the
such.
hotel.
Yeah, with the hotel, travel costs, everything.
Okay, wait. Let me find the hotel price. I'm sharing a room with someone.
Is it a girl?
What the fuck, man?
So yeah, I'm paying. Wait, is this in dollars or is this in?
It says the price in dollars, and then he's like, "Oh my god, it's gonna be like 10
I have no
times
idea.
more
Actually, I
than
have no
this."
idea if it's in what currency this is in. Wait, is it in dollar? I think it's in dollars. Oh no, euro. Okay.
Euros, okay, yeah.
Like where are you going?
But
By the way?
then euros are pretty much the
Rotterdam.
same as dollars, no?
I'm going to Birmingham later
Mm,
with work.
so I mean, it's gonna be. I mean, it's not
Oh,
expensive.
euros
It's
are
gonna
more
be.
expensive than dollars. Euros are
Yeah, it's worth more.
11.44.
The Americans made a big deal when that happened. Okay. So we're currently just for the hotel is 3,000.
Okay.
Then with the plane tickets, which I need to find again. See. Da-da-da-da. I see what it costs here. Which the plane tickets were 4,200. So we're currently at 7,200.
7,200, did you say?
Yeah, currently.
Currently, what?
Yeah, I need to add the TwitchCon tickets.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you mean in total it's 7,200.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought like the plane tickets were 7,200. I was like, what? What the fuck kind of plane did you get? It's first class. Are first class planes a thing in Norway? Or is
Yeah.
that just an American thing?
I think it's thing. I mean, pretty sure it is.
Because I've never seen those first class planes that like you see in America where they're like huge ass planes in the front where people sleep and shit. I've never seen those kind of planes in Norway. Maybe that's because I've always been going to the Sandefjord airport and not the Oslo one.
British.
Bish.
British.
Want a cup of water? Imagine one day I'm just starting to like speak totally British. I would love that.
Can't find the email.
Fucking what's his name? A genie just popped up in front of me and said, "You have 3 wishes." I would say one of my wishes: speak like Britain, speak like British people. This looks like just an ordinary airplane with fancy screens.
Oh wait, I have the invoice, don't I?
This don't look like first class. It just looks like class with fancy chairs. Okay, this looks more like first class, yeah. But that's not Norway. 737.
Okay, so full. This does not include like food or anything.
Yeah.
Is 8,700.
What? How much?
8,700.
8,700.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But then
that's basically me working for 5. Wait, how long? Let me think.
That's actually
Yeah.
sad with how like we work so hard throughout our days, only to get the paycheck that we'll spend on stuff.
Yeah, that's a 1 work week.
Not bad.
So 5 days.
But yeah,
Me going to work 5 days.
okay.
Sadly, that's gonna come out of my budget though too for
Yeah, the
PC.
PC.
But
Yeah,
it's
have
worth it.
you like found out what parts you're gonna use or?
No, that's up to you guys.
Oh.
It's your job.
The like.
You guys are the ones in control of my computer.
Okay, Christoph, we give him the shittiest computer that has the most expensive parts.
What do you gain from that?
Your pain and suffering.
No, but that's gonna just make it so I can't play with you.
I just use the other computer.
What if I sell it?
You use the other computer.
No.
Goodbye.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
but
mean,
you're not.
Okay, what should I upgrade, and how
Well-
much would that cost?
Well, the thing is, you have a 2070. That's still a pretty good card to these days. You don't need a new card.
Well, since you just program most CPU.
Hey,
So
I play DCS, and that's a fucking expensive on the
Plus,
young
he
computer.
plays games with us, and I'm pretty sure. Well, the thing is, Jan, you're quite
I
a
play
different.
simulators.
Well, the thing. You're the
And
simulator guy.
simulators, like I'm like for real. DCS is a heavy game.
But one point I have to say to you is like you like to play games on low graphics, or do you like?
No, I just play games with high FPS. If I can play a game on beautiful graphics on high FPS, I will.
Okay, so if you could play, okay, let me give you this question: would you play Red Dead Redemption 2 on max graphics, 60 FPS, or would you play Red Dead Redemption 2 on minimal graphics at 120 FPS or whatever your screen's
On
hertz?
the lowest graphics.
Yes.
Well,
Obviously, resolution wouldn't
I
go down
wouldn't do
like.
lowest.
Okay, maybe
But like
medium-ish.
if it was just high or medium or like a mix of
Okay,
those, then I would do
medium
that. Yeah,
versus max, and
I'll
you'll
do
get
medium.
120. Okay, what the fuck, man?
Or maybe not for Red Dead actually, because it's not as high FPS. It's not as bad.
Yeah, I feel like Red Dead is sort of that sort of beautiful game that you just need to have at max graphics no matter
There's a
what.
good amount of shooting in it though.
Yeah, but still, it's such a beautiful game that I feel like putting it at medium wouldn't do it justice.
Mhm.
Same with Cyberpunk.
Yeah, I also
If
want
you have the like,
a higher, better graphics card for when I'm doing stuff that requires the GPU, like encoding
I mean,
my.
you could just upgrade everything, but your case, power supply.
But that's just making a new computer.
I mean, essentially, yeah.
It's expensive.
I mean, that's essentially what you're asking for, right?
I'm asking
Yeah.
what do I need to upgrade?
because the
well,
thing
you can,
is,
well, you can either upgrade your GPU and have higher FPS and everything, but be limited by the CPU in some ways,
and RAM,
and like RAM, or you can upgrade your motherboard, CPU, and RAM,
yeah,
and have
the newest
pretty much.
Is my
generation.
RAM bad? I thought my RAM was.
Well,
RAM is good, but we have gone to DDR5 now.
Yeah,
Oh, fair enough.
DDR4 is outdated now. I am upgrading to DDR5 at the end of
Yeah.
this month. In how
And
many days? In 14 days, I'm upgrading to DDR5 and AM5 CPU.
You guys have control over my computer. You choose what I
But yeah,
need.
like
well, I mean,
I have no idea
if
what
you're
I need.
gonna upgrade, there's no point in like just going for all out on a GPU. You should upgrade your CPU, RAM, and motherboard because your GPU is still quite good
essentially, yeah, that's kind of what
because it's
that is
better
actually.
than the 3060 that I had in like performance ways. Your 2070 is better than the 3060 I had in my PC.
Yeah.
And that ran beautifully on anything I put towards with a 3600 AM4 series.
Look, the time I'm gonna be looking. I mean, you can just like copy me, right? I'm gonna be going to AM5 with a 7800 X3D
I'm
with
going
32
over to
gigs of DDR5. That's what I'm gonna be upgrading to.
Christoph.
Hmm?
I don't know what I'm upgrading to.
Exactly that.
No, I'm
If
going
we're go-
overkill, boy.
if you're going Intel or anything lower, then you're wasting money.
What Intel or anything lower? What do you mean?
Yeah, anything else than the 7800 X3D is a waste of money.
Wait, are you going for Intel?
No, 7800 X3D, the AMD Ryzen 7 7800
Yeah, but what
X3D
about the
is
Ryzen
the.
9
It's not good for gaming.
7950 X3D?
It's a waste of money for gaming. That is because
But
that
overkill.
chip. No, it's not overkill. It's actually worse because
Yo.
that chip splits its cores between two like dies essentially on the
Yeah.
chip on the thing, and one of them has X3D cache, but the other one doesn't.
Fair.
So
Okay.
what does
The
that
seven,
cost? What you're doing?
Well, you have higher CPU, but the cores need to communicate in between each other,
No,
and that takes a
He's
long
not.
time.
He's not
That's not
talking
what I
about my
asked.
thing. He's
No, I was
talking about
asking
how
what,
much.
what were you gonna spend on your upgrade?
Oh,
Yeah.
let me check.
What was your power supply against Jan?
I have no idea.
Probably fine. Look, I'm running a 20. I'm gonna be running a 2060 and an i5 8600 off a 350-watt power supply in a custom build I'm doing for someone. Okay, it's gonna be fine.
Why do we send so many messages to each other, Stian?
Why are you
remember you
sending messages between each other? You talking behind my back?
Yes.
Why?
time.
Bruh, it's mean.
Because I'm trying to find the picture you sent of your specs, but we have so much crap between that.
Just
So
pin everything important.
But I don't think it's important until I need it.
So my fault.
That is true. Oh wait, I think there we go. I found it. God damn it! It doesn't have the power supply.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at the same thing, just not the live when it doesn't show this power supply.
Yeah.
Can I see that in the OS?
I don't know. Can you, Christoph?
no.
Okay.
Not
I'm not-
unless you have some special power supply with like a USB.
I'm not crawling under my desk.
Okay, Christoph.
I'm
Which
pretty sure I sent a picture of it to Christoph.
Intel CPU should I take though?
They're
If
all
like
garbage. Fuck them.
what the fuck? If we're going Intel or lower, then it's all garbage.
Intel is garbage this season, okay?
Okay. But
It is a waste of money.
wait, which CPU are you getting?
7800 X3D.
7800 X. But
This one.
isn't your whole point that because of the X3D it splits the chips?
No, that's not the X3D. X3D is just more cash on the chip. The reason you don't want the higher end one is because it splits between the two and only one of them has it. But
Oh.
this one, this chip, only has one set of dies. You can
Yeah.
see it has less cores. And all of the cores have the X3D chip, like add-on top of it. So this one, for gaming, is gonna be way faster than the higher end ones.
Okay. Interesting.
Did you find out how much it costs?
I am working on it.
Working on it.
I also I mean, I had it somewhere, but I lost it. Lost it. Ser ikke hovedkort. Where's motherboard? That.
Oh yeah. For the motherboard, by the way, Christoph, I'm going overkill.
That is again a waste of money.
That's the whole
The
point
mother
of this PC. It's overkill.
There's overkill and then there's waste of money.
Isn't overkill waste of money though?
No, because you can do overkill that makes sense price wise.
Nah, no.
X670.
Well, the thing is, I have the fucking case I have now
Mm-hmm.
has 4 USB slots at the fucking front, but I only get to utilize 2 of them because when there are 4, there are 2 separate USB thingies, the connectors for the front panel. But the motherboard I have only has 1, and
You can get an adapter.
like a splitter, but like wouldn't that like
Not a splitter. I mean, you can also get a USB hub. Yeah, definitely. That's like integrated. But what you will want, what you essentially want, is something like this. let me see. One of these.
I don't want to have a ugly USB, like, the PCIe thingy popping out of my PC. My PC clean.
It would be inside the PC first of all.
Yeah, but like I don't want a
One of
PCIe thingy popping out of my motherboard underneath my GPU.
Fine, whatever.
I'm about
don't want-
style.
I mean, look, this looks pretty stylish to me. Look at the utility. You get two
I
internal
don't
ports,
see the
two
utility.
USB-C port, and a lot. It's USB for the win. Okay,
But
let's
like,
see. Internal.
yeah. Okay, the
See if
thing
they have
is,
one. Yeah, you can get one of these.
yeah, that would sort of work. Yeah.
They would just you would hide you plug this into your motherboard, hide it behind, and it should have a hub
Yeah.
inside. I mean, it would be better if it had two hubs because this has two. So one of these has two ports on it, two USB 3.0 ports. So it would be way better if this had just had two hub chips. I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
But yeah.
I'm gonna go now because I have to
No, you have to get the price.
go in a meeting soon. You can tell me one later. All right.
Rude.
Talk
Is
to you
this a
some
hub
other
or
time.
Is this not a hub?
I don't know. Okay, talk to you later, Stian.
See ya.
See ya.
Yeah, you're totally right, Christoph. Even like the Ryzen 7, like from benchmarks, Ryzen 7950 X3D, it is better, but it's like by 6 to 7%.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not that like paying. What's the price difference between them even? 7950X CD costs 7,300, and the 70.
Mhm.
So basically, paying a 3,000 price difference for 6 to 7% difference. Obviously, double the cores, but like, is it worth it? And double the threads.
Mm-hmm. It is
But
not worth it.
yeah,
Look, if you're gonna be doing some like programming,
nah, I'm not gonna do
stuff like that,
programming.
then yeah, go for it. But you're not. You play video games.
Yes. That could actually save me a bunch of money. Like the motherboard I'm choosing is gonna go all out glamour. That's not changing. And the motherboard stays. I can
Yeah.
send you the motherboard actually. Look at this glamorous beast.
Oh, such a waste of.
I know. But
You're
the fucking. But
You're
the fuck.
paying. You're
I
paying
know.
more for your motherboard than your
I
CPU.
know. That's
And not
the...
even that. For that price, you could get your CPU and the motherboard.
I know. But the thing
Dumbass.
is. Hey, but the thing is, each of those like little LEDs are addressable.
So what?
I'm about fashion.
Oh my god. This is stupid.
Fashionable.
It's not fashionable. Look at how little PCI Express it has. It has 3 ports.
Not even.
What the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck? I don't have anything connected to there to begin with.
Well, then you're doing computers wrong. The biggest pride a computer guy can have is filling up his PCI slots.
Okay, what am I gonna fill them up with? Garbage?
USB and Wi-Fi.
I have good Wi-Fi. I have fucking Ethernet. I'm not. Do you have
Yeah.
Ethernet?
I do.
But why do you make the point of internet?
I mean, Wi-Fi is pretty good. I mean, I added it to my computer just so I'd,
So you'd have a longer list.
It's a backup, right? If someone cuts my Ethernet cable, I still am online.
Well, the thing is, my Ethernet cable goes underneath the floor.
Yeah.
Good luck cutting that.
What if it breaks because people keep walking on it?
No, it's not like that underneath. It's like at the corners of my wall or of the walls. It's like not underneath like the actual floorboards. It's like underneath those like lists that you have.
Mm-hmm.
So people don't walk over them.
But if the cable breaks, can you replace it?
Yes,
Good.
easily. No. But it is possible.
I mean, that's the
You
important
just need to
thing.
remove all the lists and take out the cable.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not an easy process, that I will admit. But it's also a very clean.
Can I just rant about motherboard manufacturers? Look at this, right?
Uh-huh.
Look how close these are. Right?
Yeah, how?
A normal GPU will cover this one. Are
Yeah,
you
but
guys stupid or something?
with the 4000 series cards, they use like 3 ports, don't they?
I mean, they can, yeah.
So, like, what's the point of having them if they're just gonna be like unusable
This
either
one
way?
looks nice.
Exactly. Well,
I don't-
to be fair, like you have to consider what kind of case I have. I have a very open case that is like made to be looked in.
Mhm.
Your case is
mean,
like more like
I have a window. What the fuck
yeah,
are you
but
talking about?
don't you have the window like to the wall?
I mean, yeah, for now.
You're not making your case here, man. Like my window is visible from both sides, and I can see inside the front and the side. And there's no like pillar in between the sides, so I'm getting like a full glamour shot.
Mhm. I'm gonna need to mod in a USB-C connector into my case.
Oh damn! What? Oh yeah. Wait, what?
I mean, the case
Wait,
doesn't have
which?
USB-C. Huh?
You want a free case, Christoph?
I mean, I'll take what I can get.
Because I have the original case that I built my PC and the NZXT H510 one that does have
Mhm.
USB-C and 2 USB ports at the front. I'm assuming you don't need fans because I sort of need those 2 fans that I salvaged from that PC case.
I mean, no, I wouldn't need them. I will.
Okay, that's good.
Well, I mean, I think it would be easier if you just sold it.
No, you can get it.
I,
I'm not
I mean,
asking for money. You can get the case.
I,
It's just
I,
down there in the basement collecting dust.
because I mean, yeah, I would have to look at it first, but because what I essentially need is like a.
I believe it does have USB-C. I'm 90% because I'm 90% sure why I bought that specific case. It was the cheapest case that has USB-C
Right.
at
So
that point of time.
what I would just do is buy one of these.
Yeah, you could do that. Yes, it does have USB-C. You don't use front
Really.
IR much, do you?
I mean, I have both of them filled out right now.
Yeah. But
I mean,
did
if
you
I
like?
didn't, I wouldn't use it.
The only reason well, the thing is,
I mean, I filled up my back like completely.
I have a USB port hub.
I don't like USB hubs
Why?
because what a USB hub is essentially what you have if you have a bunch of devices, right? They all
Well,
have to share the speed of the USB hub.
well, my
Well,
USB hub has all 3.2.
well, no, because if you have a bunch of USB 2.0 devices,
Yeah.
USB hubs work kind of weird. A USB 3 hub is actually two hubs inside the chip. You
Yeah.
have the USB 3.0 hub and you have the USB 2.0 hub, and they aren't shared.
Are you sure?
So, yes, I am absolutely sure.
Because well,
So, if you plug in a
isn't it
bunch
a
of
bit
USB.
misleading when no, like when a seller like says, like the USB hub has 12 or 8 3.2 ports?
Well, it's not misleading because they have it. The ports can talk at USB 3.0.2
Yeah.
speed, right? But you still need to share the
Oh,
audio.
so like,
Yeah.
wait,
But
okay, let's say
but you will only get 5 gigabit at the 3.0 standard. If you have a bunch of old 2.0 devices, like a
yeah.
mouse, keyboard, and stuff, that has to share the USB 2.0 connection to the computer, which is only 480 megabit.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
like you can get around it. There are chips for it.
Uh-huh.
Mm,
By the way, the whole like complaint that you and Stian had about like power reasons, I
mhm.
got that. But the thing is, my USB hub has an external power supply, or not
Oh yeah,
power
that's
supply. It just has a cable that goes to the outlet.
yeah. I mean, look, you can. By the way, you can send USB 2.0 over 3.0, but you will need a chip like this. Wait, let me. I'm sure my. Yeah.
Yeah, but the USB, like if you plug a 2.0 device into a 3.0, it will go at 2.0 speeds, right?
Yes, and
Exactly.
all the devices connected to that 2.0 will have to share the 2.0 up to the computer.
Seriously?
Yes.
So so basically, if I have a, let's say, a
Yeah.
microphone, I
Mhm.
just a random example, running at 3.0,
Mhm.
but I have also a keyboard connected to
Yes.
it that has 2.0, the
Mhm.
microphone is only running at 2.0?
Yes.
Oh,
Wait. No. No.
what?
So the microphone is USB 3.0
Yes,
and the keyboard is 2.0.
yes.
Okay, so no, the microphone runs at 3.0 and the microphone runs at 2.0. But if you have a microphone that runs at 2.0 and a keyboard that runs at 2.0, then
Uh-huh.
they have to share the bandwidth up to the computer. While if one of them is 3.0, one of them is 2.0, then they're separate because
Ah, okay.
they're separate wires inside the USB connector.
Okay,
Let
so
me
it
let me let
doesn't
me
make the
kind of
3.0 devices run at
hold on.
2.0 speeds.
I
Okay.
mean, yeah. Let's
Okay,
see.
that makes sense.
This wasn't
Yeah, I
as
was under the impression you meant that all the 3.0 devices were running at 2.0 speeds when if you plug it in together with a hub. Yeah, but
no,
then
no,
it's
no,
fine.
not that. Let me see if I can find a
What I have
example.
noticed is if I have my extra camera on when I boot my PC,
Mm-hmm.
uh, I am assuming because it draws too much power on boot when powering on all the devices, that the PC just doesn't recognize any USB devices connected, and
Huh.
then just says, "Oh, PC doesn't have any USBs connected. Shut down," and then boots back up and says, "Oh, there are USB devices now."
Hmm.
Like it goes into the error BIOS screen saying no USB
Mhm.
devices connected. I was baffled. Like I was like, why is this happening? And then suddenly I thought of, oh, I did get the new camera for my streaming PC and then plugged in the face cam for my gaming PC.
Mhm.
Tried to unplug it, and then everything was fine. So the great thing with my USB hub is I can turn the power on and off for the USB ports. So I just have that port off when I don't need to use the camera, and when I need to use the camera, I just turn it on, and then it's just fine.
You like a switch on the hub or like
Yeah,
you
on the
saw?
hub.
Uh,
Yeah, it's a button.
mhm.
Very clicky.
Yeah, here's a like the diagram of 3.0, right?
Let
So
me
you have
see.
the device and it has two separate USBs
Uh-huh.
and everything is pretty much separate,
Oh,
including the port that connects to the computer.
okay.
So like you can if you have a hub here, right?
Yeah.
Everything that uses 2.0 has to share this link to the computer,
Mm.
and
Ah,
everything
that's weird.
3.0 has to share this link.
Okay.
Mhm. That's why, for example, if you have Vive trackers, right,
Yeah.
then it's not good to have them on a USB hub.
Yeah, I don't have them in the USB hub. I have mine all in the backport.
Yeah.
You're supposed to split them apart, but I don't got that kind of USB space.
They came with extension.
Mine didn't. The guy that I bought them from didn't include them.
What's he doing with?
I don't know.
I mean,
But
you
when
can.
I got the trackers, he gave me the HTC Vive and the controllers and the trackers as well.
But should they get all 3 dongles?
Yeah, I got all 3 dongles. I just didn't get the extension thingies.
Well, if you have problems, then you.
Nah,
you can just
I
get
haven't noticed
extension.
any problems.
Yeah, I haven't had that many problems either, and I have them all next to each other. So
Yeah.
you can get cheap as extension.
Yeah.
It's like meter.
But you don't have to. Like, it's a worst case scenario. If there is, you need to split them apart.
Yeah, if it doesn't work.
Yeah. The thing is, I want a stylish motherboard. I don't like, you know,
I mean, look,
people who spend way too much on cars.
Spend way too much on computers.
No, yes. I spend way too much on computers. I'm like those kind of people that buy a fucking Lamborghini and fucking drive in a 30 zone or a 60 zone. Yes, the car can go like 200 miles. It's probably not a Lamborghini, but like the car can maybe go 200 in 60 seconds. You're not gonna drive that speed no matter what. You're still limited to the driving limits of the fucking road.
You see, true, but there's something called a track where you can go 200 if you want.
Yes, but what's the point? You're paying 10 times the price for maybe taking your car on the track so you can go 200. But that's pretty much saying, oh, I'll buy this ticket to a movie for 10 times the price just to go to the movie. When you could have paid 10,000 the normal price for a ticket and still gone to the movie.
But then it's not your car.
What? It's still your car. You're just not paying the same price.
Well, no, either you have your own car and you go to the movie or to rent a car.
No. What my point is, you can buy a expensive ass car which you will drive on the speed limit, or you could buy a cheap car, or not a cheap car, but like a normal car that you will still drive on the speed limit and is still reliable and probably has cheaper parts to replace if something goes bad. And you have also the added benefits of people not trying to break into the car and steal them because they're expensive.
Yeah. Suppose, yes. To be fair, you can say that about computers as well. If you have the money to pay for a big computer, how much do you actually get to use it?
What do you mean, big computer?
Well, I mean,
are you calling my computer fat?
Yes.
How dare you?
Your computer is fatter than it has to be.
That I will admit, actually. But the whole reasoning for it is mostly for the fact that I like big computers.
You like big computers and you cannot lie.
Exactly.
I
like the convenience.
Look, and there's people who like big cars. Judging them any differently is bad.
But like the thing is, it has a functional purpose for the bigness. Like it's easier to like do all the cable management and like access different cables if I need to go there. Because that's the biggest thing I complained about with myself when I had the NZXT H510 case. It was so difficult to access anything. Like if I wanted to access anything to do with the power supply or my hard drives, I had to unplug everything, take out the PCU, and then I could do stuff with it because it was so fucking like small in space. With the dual chambers where the power supply and cables and shit are in one end and the storage as well, and then the GPU and CPU and motherboard and shit are at the other end. Makes it so much easier to cable management and way easier to access like hard drives or space. And that's my opinion at least. Why I like to have a like there are the big ass cases that have everything in one place, and then there are the big ass cases that got two chambers. The big ass cases that have like one chamber where the fucking power supply and shit are in one place, and motherboard and such are also in one place. That I don't get. But the functionality purpose of a dual chamber case, I feel like makes sense.
I think it's too big.
Fuck man. What the hell?
I mean, I'm working on a custom build right now.
Why you bully me? Why you
Hey
bully
Google,
my
turn
case?
the lights on.
But you said, hey porno, turn my lights on.
I'm working on a custom computer. And I'm gonna show you the layout. I feel like you will either have an aneurysm or you'll like it.
Aneurysm? I love aneurysms. You're gonna turn on the camera. Yeah, you're gonna turn on the camera. Oh my god, the camera is so shit. Get the good cam.
This
Oh
is the
damn.
plan.
Wait,
I
that's
will
gonna be
try-
your main PC?
No.
Open air. Better for cooling.
This is like the plan. And I just need to figure out a way to power it.
Oh, what, is that gonna be your build or is that for someone?
It's for Spillroma.
Ah, cool.
But I'm planning to I might build like the same kind of case for myself. Just with like lower end ports and like have a TV like a sofa. I just need to figure out a power supply. I have a 300. I have a full size power supply that I could use. Problem is, it doesn't really work. I mean, it works. It's just big for what it is.
Fair. Like the thing is, the case that I want to use for my streaming PC, or I don't want to use it, but the case I have for my streaming PC, or gonna have for my streaming PC, it's way bigger than it has to, but it's the cheapest alternative I have to include everything that is with the PC.
Right.
Because I could buy a like small form case, but then I'd be paying the money.
This is 300 watt.
Is that enough?
It's enough.
What GPU and shit is on the thing?
2060
Oh, okay.
with a Core i5.
Okay.
8600.
Okay, yeah. I see then. I see.
Also, I'm not gonna be upgrading. I'm also not gonna be upgrading my webcam because I have a C2 like Logitech C something.
C920.
Yeah, but you see, I have the camera I'm using now. It has something called Windows Hello, so I will never. Computer unlocks automatically.
My God.
I bought the same camera for Stian.
Yeah, have you used the camera from Stian?
No, I mean, I'm using the same one as I bought for him.
Oh, I thought you bought Stian's camera or something.
No. I bought one for him. And I might be buying one for work later.
It makes more sense, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, you do have a point where my case is very big, but it has a purpose.
Yeah. It's fine. It's your case. It's your life.
It's my money.
You're the one who has to pay for it and carry it up the staircase.
True. Fuck. Oh fuck. Wait. Yes! I just realized that by the time we're doing the LAN party, my streaming PC will be done.
Yep.
That means I can use that for my fucking for the LAN party because this fucking thing that I have right now on my desk, the case alone weighs 15 kilos or kilograms.
Did you get a different case than
Yeah,
we
I
had last
didn't.
time?
Didn't I show you? Didn't I send a picture
I don't think
on?
I don't think I've seen a picture, or I've been blind. I have
If I.
to scroll past you adding me a million times.
Fucking hell, we chat this much. Ah, there you go. You can just
Um,
reply and then you can just
there it is.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the new case.
Mm-hmm.
Although I changed where the fucking where the AIO is sitting now. I changed it so it's on the side so it's blowing cold air in instead of blowing warm air up on itself.
All right.
But yeah. That case definitely way sleeker looking than the last one. I didn't like that I chose the white color. I was very into white like stuff. But then I put a whole shit ton of black PC parts in it.
Because they were cheaper.
No, because that's what I had. Because I had the NZXT case, remember?
Mm-hmm.
And then I had all those specs inside the N60 case. All of those were black. Which really did match with the N60 case because the N60 case was black on the inside and white on the outside. But that
Mm-hmm.
wasn't really the case with the Corsair case I bought. If I did buy the black one, then that would have looked slick. But this one looks better and does feel like it's built better.
Mm-hmm.
Legit, there's no piece of plastic on. No, and there is some piece of plastic on it, but like compared to the other one that I have, there's almost no noticeable piece of plastic on it. While the white one, the front panel was plastic, the top is plastic, the side that is holding the one glass, plastic. The frame itself is metal.
Plastic.
That would have been funny. The frame itself, plastic. But the frame itself is metal, but all of the stuff that makes the case into like a functioning case, plastic.
Mm-hmm.
So it's nice, but you need to clean it to make it look nice. If you don't clean it properly, it starts looking more like a gray color. I've given up on cleaning it. So the thing is also like I could buy like you say that I am wasting money. The thing is on AMD side of things, the motherboard I'm buying, that's like the only glamour motherboard they have. Well, if you go on Intel's side,
You're telling me this is not a good the one I'm looking at here is not a good looking motherboard.
which one are you looking at?
This
Oh,
one.
that one looks cool, but like I'm just saying
Right.
it's not glamour. Plus, it's an ITX motherboard.
Well, yeah. I mean, this is what I'm looking at.
Yeah, I need ATX.
I mean, you don't need ATs. You can
No,
just
I don't need. I just want to have ATX,
Mhm.
just in case. Like I would need it. Wait, there's a more expensive motherboard than the one I'm buying. Oh, I see why I'm buying that one over the. Oh wait, no, I'm not seeing why I'm buying that one over that one.
I just gotta go with the bigger one because you can.
No, but the one I'm buying costs 700 kroners less. Why? What's the difference? Ah, it's an Intel motherboard. That's why. I was like, why is this one costing more than the one I'm buying? So the Intel Glamour one costs 700 kroners more for pretty much the same features, as far as I can see.
Mhm.
There's probably some kind of hidden reason for it, but like, I think it might be the LED panel
Hmm.
because the I don't know actually. Maybe it is the panel because what I can see is from the panel on the Intel one, looks like a screen rather than LEDs. I don't know if it's an actual screen though. But it looks like a screen.
Hmm.
And if it smells like a screen and looks like a screen, it's probably a screen.
You don't want to just add a screen.
What? What did you say?
You don't want to just like make your whole side panel a screen.
Nah. I've looked into I've looked onto those kind of ideas, but nah. I like the look of my case right now. No, not the case, but like the interior. Like I don't need like a screen to make it look nice or have something else to look at. What we need to do, Christoph,
Hmm.
is look at Steon's build. Or at least that's what I need to do. Just need to find the fucking thing again.
I mean, what's more is there? Are this cheapest motherboard and it's good to go?
But
I mean, what more is there? Generally,
you do have a point, but like
he doesn't give a shit.
But-
As long as he has a GPU and a bit of storage, he's fine.
I don't think he really cares too much about the space. I'm just gonna copy image and then I send you the image of his specs. Or I sent it in the Discord.
Mm-hmm. Start running. Though this dumbass is not running XMP.
Yeah, I just
Mm.
noticed that he's fucking. Nah, that has to be because I remember him mentioning that he is running XMP. Hey yo, who Minecraft
His
15?
his RTX 2070 is only 4 GB.
What?
Look at it.
Yeah, that's like what?
I think Specky is just having a fucking aneurysm.
Yeah, I think so because
Mhm.
Specky is definitely not right because we checked the. Wait. Yeah, we're talking English. Well, you can speak Norwegian in the chat. I'm nothing against it. But I will respond in English, most likely. Or I could respond in Norwegian.
Wait, what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm still streaming.
Oh.
I've been streaming this whole time while we've been just chatting. I'm in just
Bruh.
chatting with friends. But yeah, like, because me and Stian checked his, because he thought he had his 2070 only had 6 GB of VRAM. I was like, what? No?
Supposed to have 8.
Yeah. Are there even 2070s with 6 GB of RAM or
Probably
VRAM?
not. It says dedicated GPU memory, right?
Yeah, I know, but like, it
Mm.
doesn't make sense. 6
I mean, look,
gigabyte
he has a
RAM.
99 KF. i9 99 KF.
Yeah.
Like, does he really need to upgrade his CPU just yet?
But it's outdated.
I mean, it's not.
But it is. It's like
It's only
5
like,
generations behind.
that's a good point.
Like
Look,
I
it's
just
gonna
beat
make
you
a
up
good. I mean,
immediately.
look, anyway speaking, it's gonna make a good
Yeah,
swap, right?
yeah.
It's an
Unless he
i9,
sells it for money,
unless he does that, which is also an option.
which I think maybe is a better option. Doesn't he have like 4 or 3 cases already though? Or
Well, I
the
mean, yeah,
cases I
but
mean servers?
I mean, that is true. But what we could do is take like his
Make
oldest one, pop these parts, and it'll be fine.
what we do is we make
We build them
his
as computer, and
PC.
then we steal them.
No. No, we make the PC
Hmm.
a server for our game shit.
Yeah.
So whenever we're
No
playing
more FPS
Minecraft,
problems.
no FPS problems. What do you mean? It's just gonna be better responsive to like loading and shit on
Mhm.
Minecraft servers. But then we have to ask ourselves, isn't it a bit overkill for a Minecraft server? 2070
You
Super.
you're saying actually no, but I'm pretty sure
What?
you know 2B2T?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that runs on i9 9900K.
How damn. But still, wouldn't it be a little overkill for
And
our Minecraft server?
and you're complaining about overkill? That's a first.
Hey, I am saying what's better for Stian.
I
If
mean,
he
it's up
would,
to him. He can either sell it or not sell it.
true, but we can't force the server idea on him.
That is that you can
We force him.
we can
Done and dusted.
strongly encourage it.
Strongly encouraged. Nice wording, mate.
Mhm.
But yeah, like he does have a good CPU to begin with, but it is outdated like 5 generations, and his RAM is outdated as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, by outdated, it's outdated by 1 generation, which has lasted how many years?
Like 12. Well,
Yeah,
to be fair, if you buy it now, it's gonna last until DDR6.
but how long until DDR6? That's the big question here. What?
What?
The what? According to the manufacturer, this is expected in the course of 2024, but no later than 2025. The new DDR6 memory will celebrate its debut in the professional enterprise segment and is expected to be used for the first time with the server CPUs of the 2025 vintage. What? You're telling me that DDR5 is gonna only last till next year? Until it's outdated? I'm in shock and pain. Like, what is this? Fucking stupid. Just stupid. I spit on this idea. The next thing we know is that AM6 is coming out next year.
Look, I think DDR6 is only gonna be in servers, and
Yeah,
it's probably
probably.
gonna be 5 years before it actually hits desktop in any meaningful way. I
Yeah,
mean,
because it did
DDR5
mention.
has been normal in GPUs for a long time before it came to desktop.
Yeah.
Probably fine. Wouldn't worry about it.
What? Assuming AM6. When do you think AM6 is gonna come out?
2 to 3 generations. I think it's a couple years
Yeah.
out.
Couple. Two? I would
More
say
than
maybe. I
like
would
three
say maybe.
couples, 2 couples, maybe.
Yeah, maybe 6 or 8 years ish. How long did AM4 last?
Google it. It's gonna last longer than AM4, I'm pretty sure.
AM4 was supported.
It's still supported, by the way.
Yeah, I know it's supported, but like,
Mhm.
it's not the new thing.
Yeah, they
Like,
had 3 generations of CPUs,
yeah,
I believe.
they lasted for 3 years. Yeah, from 2017 to 2020 was the newest. Oh no, no,
No, because
no,
DD,
2022.
yeah.
It so for 5 years
Hmm.
it lasted with the introduction with the 5000 series.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I think upgrading to DDR5 is gonna be a safe bet.
I mean, that's what I'm doing.
Same.
I'm not gonna go.
I have already
I'm gonna.
bought the RAM.
Hello.
I needed
I'm
to split up
fine.
the. I could have bought the whole computer and had it ready, like fully built, but then I wouldn't have had enough to buy the power supply
Mm-hmm.
nor the AIO, I believe. I would have only had enough for motherboard, CPU, and RAM. And even then, if I did spend that money, I would basically have 2,000 to live off of for the rest of the month.
I have nothing to live off of for the next of the month.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to sell some stuff.
Yeah, I can't do that. I sort of need to. I've spoiled myself way too much on food.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, back in the day, when I only got like 1,000 krowners from my mom for food
Mm-hmm.
for the whole month,
You only
I
got
would.
1,000?
Yeah.
I got 3,000 when I lived alone.
No, not when I lived alone. That was when I was like living with my mom when
Yeah.
I was 15.
Mm-hmm.
And then she would give me like 1,000 krowners, and then I would go to the store buy my own food because I don't eat what she ate. Fucking grass and beans and shit.
Right.
Disgusting. So I
So you would spend the entire 1,000 on a good steak and then starve for the rest of the month.
yes, no, that's the interesting thing. I would manage to last the entire month
Hmm.
and still have leftovers. And now looking at, but do you have to remember this is like 5 years ago, so that was like in 2019.
Hmm.
Holy shit. Um, and that means also cheaper prices. For example, 400 grams of shuttai back in the day, 40 krowners.
Now it's like
Now,
6, isn't it?
no, it's not even 60, it's 80.
Fuck.
Yeah,
It's those
Lux.
fucking vegans, man.
Yeah, I fucking promise you, it's the fucking me. And the same goes for Lux, or, what the fuck is Lux in salmon?
Yeah,
No, yeah, salmon.
salmon.
Um, that costs like twice as much. Now, back in the day, it was like 60, 59-ish.
Hmm.
Now it's 120 krowners for 4 pieces of lux for salmon. Like,
Damn.
what the fuck? Inflation much? There's also, on some items, there's even shrinkflation. The price goes up, but the amount is less.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah. I just got a little confused. Who is this? How did they even find me? Oh, yeah, you remember Herman?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's interesting? Like I
Don't tell
think
me.
like what?
Don't tell me he streams.
Oh, he streamed like last time he streamed, I believe, was like when he was 17, so
Yeah.
three
What's up?
years ago. But never the mind. But what I found interesting is like last month or so, he followed me on Twitch.
Huh.
I have him unfriended on Steam and Discord.
Maybe he's just trying to see what people are
How
doing.
did he find me? He doesn't know my username.
I mean, isn't it like Donosus or something?
Yes, but when
Not
he-
that hard to guess.
when I fucking when I what's it called? When I unfriended him, my name was Marvelian or something.
Hmm. I think maybe even if you unfriend people on Discord, you still
Oh yeah,
remain in the chat.
unless he didn't delete the the chat thingy.
Hmm.
What do you get if you search up my name on? Wow, you get my Facebook immediately.
Facebook.
But that's pretty much it. You don't get much information about me if you find my real life name.
Mhm.
All you get is my Facebook. But then, if you get to my Facebook, you get to my Twitch, which has the wrong link.
Lol.
But yeah, now it's correct. But yeah, that's interesting. This was late. What? I didn't even know. What the hell? I wasn't made aware of this. Holy shit. Apparently, my grandmother and uh sent me a fucking happy birthday wishes on my Facebook, and I only learned about this now. What the
Lol.
fuck? Like 3 months later. Because the thing is, I was in Lithuania with celebrating my grandmother's birthday, which was like 14 days or something before my birthday. So I was like, oh, nice, I'll get to meet all these people. My grandmother added me on Facebook, and then I added her back, and then a whole bunch of other family members added me on Facebook, and then I added them back, and then now I noticed that they sent me happy birthday wishes. What the fuck?
Lol.
Yeah, that's nice.
I gotta go now.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm gonna go as well now. I wanna make food. I haven't eaten anything except some ham and
Good.
what have I eaten today?
Nothing.
Yeah, I've had ham
Mm-hmm.
and
Ham and ham.
yeah. Have I had anything
Ham
else?
with a bit of extra ham.
Exactly. What the fuck have I been living? Oh yeah, by the way, I've been going down in weight again.
I don't think that's healthy.
I was at 66. No, wait. I was staying at the stable 66 to 67. Now I'm going down to 65.5.
Mm-hmm.
But
Alright, but I gotta go.
yeah, goodbye.
See ya.
And we're all alone. But yeah, I'm gonna end stream myself today, since I don't really have much to do. I was planning to stream earlier today, but then I wasn't really feeling it, so I ended up not streaming. We might stream tomorrow. I don't know. We are working from 10 to 6, so I might be able to stream, but I don't really know. So, yeah. We'll talk maybe tomorrow. Or stream tomorrow. I don't know. Talk. Is that the right word? Either way. Goodbye. I don't have music again. God damn it. It's so loud.